Greetings viewers, we are here with a quick little update video, at least I hope it's pretty quick. I have tried to film this video 2 times already, however, every time I filmed it, it just didn't feel right, so hopefully this time, third time will be the charm. So, yesterday we finished Persona 5 Royal, probably a very, very big playthrough. So, now that that's done, there's been a whole lot of comments saying like, oh, do you want to check out like bad endings, bosses? I think I'm gonna skip out on that for now. If I ever feel the need to return to them, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do like a bonus episode where I show off bad endings and super bosses. Like 2 of the characters are super bosses in that game, and I don't know. Right now, I don't feel the need to do that, but maybe I'll do it in the future. Just as like some filler episode for when I need a day or something in between. So basically, this video is, or this little update video is kind of talking about wondering what we should do, sort of. I don't know. I feel like I'm wording this really badly, but yeah, now that Persona's done, that is a very long playthrough, and I kind of want a short, maybe just like a few days break from doing like super long videos. So I have Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards coming. Probably should be later today, as well as a Smash video later today. I'll be doing a few Smash videos. I have some friends that I hung out with, so I recorded some videos with them, and we'll have some videos going up from Smash in a couple days. I think today and tomorrow. Then we'll have Kirby Crystal Shards for a few days, maybe like 4 or 5 days, I think. And then, so basically what I'm making this video for is to kind of, I don't want to say ask for requests, but that is kind of what I'm doing too. I guess more recommendations, not requests, because if it's a request, it's something that I would want to make come true, but a recommendation would be like, hey, maybe you want to check out this game. So what I'm asking for is any recommendations on any games that you'd like to see me play, I guess. There is 2 games that I think I do not feel like playing are, like a definite no, are Paper Mario the Origami King. I just don't have an interest in it. I'm just not in the mood to play it. And the Pokemon DLC for Sword and Shield, I just don't have an interest in playing that right now. Maybe when the second wave comes, I'll consider it, but as of right now, I just don't have any interest in it whatsoever, so I'm going to be passing on that for now. But anyway, since there's not a ton of new games coming out, at least like for Nintendo, I'm mostly a Nintendo player. I guess I have some like PS4 games and stuff too, what with like Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Persona, and I guess Dragon Quest, but I had that on my Nintendo Switch. But like I mostly play Nintendo-based games. Since they didn't have a lot of games coming out, I'm kind of looking at like playing a backlog of games that I've had. There's a lot of like 3DS and DS games I want to play, but I just can't record them because I don't have a capture card for my DS. Because you have to like hard mod it, and people don't do it. They don't make it anymore, so I'd have to find a 3DS that has already been hard modded, which that's gonna be really hard because I don't know who would want to give one up. But like, if anyone ever if anyone ever finds one, I would pay probably like $300 for one, or more, because I would love to have a 3DS that I could record with. It had to be hard modded, not a soft modded, like one where you have like Luma 3DS or whatever. That's not the thing that I want. Where you stream, I don't want that. I want like something that I can plug in and directly record, but that's regardless. I'm pretty much asking if you have any recommendations for games. I kinda am interested in 2 games right now. Kind of wanting to check out either Celeste, I think that's how it's pronounced, or Okami. Both of those are like very, I think, okay, I looked up how long Celeste was. It's like a little over 10 hours, like 15 hours, and Okami's like 35 hours. I'm kind of hoping for games in the 10 to 15 hour range right now. I want to just have, after Kirby Crystal Shards is just a filler playthrough. It's not very long. It's like a super short game. It's like 3 hours. So that's a very short playthrough. That's just a filler, basically, until I find a new playthrough that I want to do. That's all that is. But I'm pretty much looking for a new playthrough. Maybe something I can probably do 2 games at once, like I usually do. But like I could do like Celeste and then some other game. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at a lot of games right now, but I'm basically just wondering what games would interest you at the moment. I'm really thinking about Persona 2 as well. I don't know what console that's for, but Persona 2 and Persona 4 I'm really interested in playing. I do know the story of 3 and 4, so that I wouldn't be blind, but I have no idea. The only thing I know about 2 is I think 2 of the characters' names are Tatsuya and Maya, and that's all I know. And I think they're the main characters. That's literally all I know about Persona 2, and I know nothing else. Persona 1, absolutely nothing. I know like some of the characters' faces, and that's about it. I don't even know the main character's name. Unless the main character of Persona 1 was Tatsuya, and I already messed that up, but whatever. But yeah, Persona 2 just looks really interesting, and I do kind of want to play that. A little more than 4 actually, because I don't know anything about it. So and blind playthroughs are always more fun. But I do have like other games. Like I have a couple Zelda games, like Skyward Sword and Wind Waker, that I kind of want to do, but they're also a little bit long, and I just wouldn't. I feel like there's like a lot of collectibles things in there that I just wouldn't want to have to bother with. But I always also want to show that off. So it's just like playing through games that have like collectibles are so hard, because it's just like, do I show off these cool bonus things because they're really cool? Or do I just stick to the main story, and then if they are interested in those bonus things, they can just find a random video on YouTube for it? I really don't know. I kind of like being able to show off everything a game has to offer, because games are an amazing work of art, and if I can show off everything that a game has to offer, I think that's just really cool. But you know what? It's another thing I just have to debate. But yeah, like Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, they're also kind of on the table. They're kind of like to the side of the table. What's really in front of me right now is like, actually nothing. I guess everything is on the side of the table. I'm just like, I'm literally just taking a nap, and my head's just facing down with all the games spewed around me, not sure which one to pick. But yeah, basically, I guess I'm just asking for recommendations of games, and regarding Fire and Path of Rage, the playthrough that's been put on pause for like over 4 months now, I'm still gonna put a pause on that for just a while longer, just a little bit. Don't worry, it's gonna come back soon, very soon, hopefully within the month, or within a month, not within this month. I just can't, for some reason, Fire Emblem is like, I don't want to say I've burnt out from it, but being able to talk for like an hour through maps just doesn't sound appealing to me right now. I know it will again, because I love Fire Emblem and I really want to play through it, but I kind of just want to play other games just for right now, which is why I'm asking for those recommendations. And I think that is everything I wanted to talk about. There are plans in the works for maybe a dual playthrough with some of my friends. Catherine Fullbody is one of them, because apparently that game is like a little freaky at times, and you know, if you're aware of this channel, first off, we're a little more family friendly, and just as a personal level, I don't really enjoy those types of things, but apparently the story is like mixed in with that, so apparently the story is really good, and it also takes place in the same world as Persona, made by the same developers, of course, as well. And there's even like a Persona 5 side story in Catherine Fullbody, which I think is really interesting to me. So I really do want to check that out. And it might be a dual playthrough that I do with somebody, but there's like 11 endings in that. And unfortunately, I did get spoiled on one of the endings, because one of my friends was a blabbermouth and spoiled one of the endings for me. Besides that, I know nothing. The only thing I know is that the main person's name is Vincent, and then there's 2 people named Catherine. That's it. That's literally all I know besides that. And then like one spoiler thing, which I won't mention. But I don't know if that will happen, but it might. Catherine Fullbody might happen. And if it's like, I would rather that be someone I can talk to, someone that can be there with me, because like, I don't do well with freaky games that have stuff in them that is not suitable for children. You know what I mean. I don't think it goes anywhere like too bad, but like it gets a little freaky at times, apparently. But like, yeah, that's another thing that's in the work. I really do want to try and get with another friend as well, because we have a lot of playthroughs that I'd like to do, like The World Ends With You. I'd really like to do The World Ends With You before the anime comes out, or maybe I could do it while the anime comes out next year, because there is a World Ends With You anime coming out next year, and that'd be really cool to maybe like play the game alongside the anime. Because I've seen the full story, but not the final remix story, or like the New Day, or whatever it's called. I haven't seen that yet, which would be really fun to do. There's also Fire Mores that I want to play with him, as well as a couple other games that I can't think about right now. But we have a lot of them. There's like BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle that has like Persona 4 characters in it. I don't know. There's just a lot of things behind the scenes as well that I'm trying to do with just other games. But I'm basically just making this video to ask for recommendations for games and what you just like to see me play. And I think that's everything. Yeah, okay. I'm going to say that's everything because I don't want this video to go too long. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for so much support on that Persona playthrough. It it kind of had very standard support throughout the series until I got towards the end, which makes sense. A lot of people love watching the end of games, so there's just been a lot of support at the end, and I really appreciate all the comments. Unfortunate, like, all the views are gonna tank after that, but that's just how playthroughs work. Once you move on to the next game, viewership tanks, then it rises, then it tanks, then it rises, then it tanks. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it works, so... but I appreciate anyone who, like, really sticks with this channel and wants to just, I don't know, experience all the other games that I have to that we have to offer. I guess, I don't know, I don't even know. I'm gonna end the video now. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, everybody. Make sure to let me know about any games that you'd like to see me play. And yeah, I think that's everything. Have a good day. Bye-bye.